Hey guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Alright, so we're going to start off today with some prep. We're going to put some cuticle remover on all my fingers and softly push back my cuticles. Today I am using a builder in a bottle. I just took off my nails and I seen that I had a significant amount of nail growth. So I was like, okay, I want to grow my own nails out. So we are gonna grow our nails out, ladies. And I wanted to document it, just so if it could help somebody later on, then good. So I am taking this fine grit sanding band from Profiles Backstage, and I am lightly sanding around my cuticles and pushing them back at the same time. I am barely touching my fingers. I still have a little bit of acrylic on my nails because I always put a very light clear on it before I start putting, the normal thing. But it's barely any at all. So I'm just taking the shine off of this and removing any of that dead skin that gets around the cuticles. Normal prep work. Okay, now I'm taking this diamond cuticle bit and I'm going very lightly again over my cuticle area. I'm just making sure I'm getting all up in them cuticles, trying to make sure I don't have none of that crusties, because I don't want any lifting. And I go like, and if I have any hard skin like around my nails, I always file right there. But I need to make sure I don't have any lifting or anything that I'm going to be playing with, because the more I play with my nails, the more I'm going to break them. I already have two or three nails on this hand that I just kept picking at because I didn't have anything on them, and so I was peeling them and just messing with them. So I need to make sure I don't have to mess with my nails for at least 2 or 3 weeks, so that way I can make sure that I have the maximum amount of growth, So I'm going to the left here, and then I'm going to flip my drill back to reverse, and I'm going to go the other way. Okay, so now I'm getting my base coat and my prep stuff ready. I use my Not Polished Triple Bond. I put on 2 coats of that, and then I do 2 coats of the Young Nails Protein Bond, and yeah, that really holds. Like, I haven't had anybody come back with any broken nails or any lifting or anything. Like, this stuff is good. Now I'm gonna put a thin layer of this rubber base coat on my nails. This is my favorite rubber base coat. It's from Lisette's Gel Nails, and yeah, it's really good. All right, and here we are for the main event. This is my builder in a bottle in light beige from Madam Glam. You guys know that I am an acrylic girl. So I've never used this on myself. I did use it on a client a few times, and she really liked it. It lasted her over 3 weeks. She came back, she didn't have any lifting. She said it was just as strong. She really liked it. She had never used gel before, and she really liked it. But I was gonna use a regular builder gel from the sets line, but I remembered I had this and it was closer, so I just used this one, and it was nice. So you put the slip layer down, and then you go in with your second bead, with your first bead, and I just like do the little, side to side motion, but I don't go all the way to my sidewalls, because with that slip layer that you put first, if you go all the way to your sidewalls, it's gonna flood your cuticles. So I just go, I go almost there, and then I go down to about my free edge, and then I stop, and then I take my liner brush, and I just go around my cuticles and pull the gel down to the free edge. Here I go, I'm doing it again. See, I'm putting my bead right there, and then I'm gonna go swoop like a little windshield wiper motion all the way to my free edge, and then I stop. And then I'm gonna take my brush, and I'm gonna go around my cuticles and kind of pull the gel from the middle to my cuticles. And as long as you're holding your finger down, like this is so awesome. I love Madam Glam's because it self levels so good. Now, like I said, I've never done this before on my nails, and I've only worked with it a couple of times on somebody else's, so I'm not really good at it. And I do a thin layer the first time, because that's just all I know how to work with. If I try to work with a big bead, it gets sloppy, so I would just rather do it twice, So and I don't do my nails really long anyway, so I don't need like really thick nails anyway. But yeah, I really like it. So you see, I just pull it down. Oh, there's a little cameo of Zayden's hands. So what I'm gonna do is I'm doing this way on my left hand. See, I'm just pulling it. If I have too much going down to the free edge, I just flip my hand and I kind of pull it with my liner brush back, and then I'll flip my hand upside down, and it'll just all go where it needs to go. So anyway, so my left hand, I'm doing it this way with tips, with builder gel, and then on my right hand, I'm gonna do the gel, the soft gel nails, and I'm gonna see which one works better for me. The soft nail gels, every time I use soft gel nails, I always wind up taking them off, so I've never really tried to grow my nails out with them. But so I'm gonna see which one I like better, this way or with the gel nails. So let me know if y'all want to see me do that. I don't know how many of y'all even would want to see that, but if you want to see it, leave me a comment in the let me know in the comments. I'm sorry, I'm sitting outside of my car, and a cat just jumped on the car, and it made me lose my focus. Okay, so I forgot to tell y'all about the pincher. So after I put the gel on, I cure for about 5 seconds, and then I take my hand out and I pinch, because without it, the nails kind of look flat and not rounded, and with the little pincher tool, it really does help. I even used it with my acrylic application, and I really like the way it looks when you pinch it rather than not pinched. But yeah, so this is just me. I'm just going back over the nails with a second bead just to kind of thicken them up a little bit. And I really don't know if I'm supposed to pinch the nails again. I'm just doing it because I don't know if I have to, and I would rather, I don't know. So I'm just doing it. But if you know that I'm not supposed to be doing it, let me know, because I don't know. or I didn't know. I still don't know. So just let me know if you know, you know? Okay, now we're just gonna get our shape back because I don't really know what I'm doing with gel, so I really like my shape is all wonky, and I really enjoy like I used to not file with my hand file, like shape the top of my nail. I used to not use the hand file a lot because I really wasn't comfortable with it. But since I started doing it, I found that my shape is a lot better, and I like it because if you have any dips in your nail, you're gonna be able to see it because when you're filing your nails with the hand file, if you have any dips, it's gonna be darker than the rest of your nail because you know when you file your nails are like that dusty white color, you know, and the dip will be darker than the rest of the nail. So you know you have to go back over your nail until everything is the same dusty color, you know. So I'm really glad I learned that trick and I got better because, like I said, it really does help with your shaping. And then it really cuts down your time too because then you just have to use your e-file to go around the cuticle area, and as long as you're doing your cuticle area thin, you won't have a lot to file. Okay, this is my little pointy bit. I don't know what it's called. I think I got it from Not Polish. If you want to know the link, let me know. I'll give it to you. But I always use this around my cuticles just to seal everything, and that point really gets in the sidewalls too. So if you have anything that's cakey or crusty, it gets it out perfect. So here you can see kind of what they're looking like. They're cute. I like it. But we're going to add a little bit of Halloween stuff to it because I got a new little thing that I want to show you guys. Okay, so this is a little booklet, and you really make your own stickers for your nails, like hand painted stickers. So it's these laminated cards from 77 Nails on Instagram. And they have all the seasons. At the end of this video, I show y'all all the pictures, all the cards. But anyway, so you paint whatever little picture you want, and you cure it. See, I'm curing it with my lamp. And then you put a base coat on your nail. Cure the base coat because it leaves that little sticky feeling on your nails. And so then you put your picture on your nails. And then you could either just top coat it and leave it like that, or what I'll do is I'll put a base coat over it first just to make it, because that base coat makes everything look smooth and even, you know, and then I top coat. But I'm going to let y'all see the process, and I will come back at the end. Alright guys, we're coming to the end of the video. I hope you guys liked it, and thank y'all for watching, and I can't wait to see how it goes with letting my own nails grow, because I've never been really successful at it because I'm a nail biter. So I'm really excited to see how this goes, and yeah, I hope you guys like it. But anyway, so here's all the pictures, all the cards, I mean. But anyway, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye guys.